Paging Aitken Robertson to courtroom number 2. The jury is back with a verdict. Members of the jury, how do you find the accused? Guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty on all accounts, Your Honor.
Welcome back to Legally Speaking. I'm Melanie van Aarde, your host and paralegal here at Aitken Robertson. Today I'm here with defense lawyer Shandeep Singh Nagy to explain how a DUI can actually impact your immigration status in Canada. Shandeep, who could be affected by DUI or impaired charges when it comes to immigration status?
Anyone who is not a Canadian citizen can get impacted with a DUI. A DUI under the Criminal Code of Canada, not the Highway Traffic Act DUI. Criminal Code of Canada DUI. If there is a conviction, it renders foreign nationals inadmissible to Canada.
Shandeep, can you explain what inadmissibility means under immigration law?
So, Section 36 of the Immigration Act talks about inadmissibility. It talks about two forms of inadmissibility. One is serious criminality, second one is criminality. Criminality impacts all foreign nationals except permanent residents of Canada, whereas serious criminality also impacts permanent residents of Canada. Serious criminality offense is any offense which is punishable by 10 years or more. Or serious criminality is also an offense for which an accused gets more than 6 months of real jail. So, driving while impaired or DUI offense under the criminal code is punishable by 10 years or more. As a result, it falls under the serious criminality definition of the Immigration Act. Irrespective of whatever sentence you get imposed, by virtue of the fact that this offense is punishable by 10 years or more, any sort of conviction for that offense will be considered serious criminality.
The fact that some people think that a DUI is just a driving offense is basically blown out of the water now. So why is it being treated so seriously for immigration purposes?
So again, first of all, people need to realize the fact that there is a distinction between the Highway Traffic Act impaired or DUI charges and the Criminal Code of Canada DUI charges. It's the lack of knowledge because of which people usually sometimes tend to not take the allegations or the charges that seriously. And also the fact that usually a first-time offender for a DUI under the criminal code will usually get a sentence of some sort of a fine, okay, which somehow makes the accused feel that it's not that serious. However, that is not the case. Even if even if you get $1,000 fine, you could still, if you're a permanent resident, if you're a foreign national, if you're a non-citizen, even if it's $1,000 fine and the 1 year mandatory minimum driving prohibition, still Section 36 comes into force, and particularly serious criminality. Once serious criminality comes into force, CBSA, Canadian Border Services, get involved, and then they make a decision on deportation. So inadmissibility can lead to deportation.
What could happen to someone's immigration status if they are convicted of a DUI?
Immigration status, again, foreign national, be it permanent resident, student permit, work permit. If you are convicted for a DUI, and what can happen, your status may simply be revoked and you may be asked to go back to your home country. So those can be one of the consequence of a DUI conviction.
And these consequences apply even if it's a first-time offense or if the person avoids jail?
For sure. Even if it's a first-time offense, these consequences apply.
Oh, thank you so much, Shandeep. As a last question, what is your best advice for someone who is currently facing DUI or impaired charges and also has immigration concerns?
So my advice would be, again, get a good criminal defense lawyer who specializes in DUI law. It's a specialized area of criminal law. And number two, speak to an immigration lawyer and do it as soon as possible. That would be my advice to someone who is charged with DUI.
Thank you so much, Shandeep, and thank you to everyone else for watching Legally Speaking. A DUI can have serious immigration consequences, so make sure you speak to both a criminal and an immigration lawyer as soon as possible. Thank you and have a wonderful evening. Thank you for tuning in to Legally Speaking, proudly brought to you by Aitken Robertson Criminal Defence. We represent clients facing criminal charges all over Ontario, providing you with legal support and dedicated advocacy. If you enjoyed this episode and want to see more content, please like and subscribe to our channel. For more information, visit our website. We also offer free books on various types of criminal charges, which you can request on our website or by using the QR codes on your screen now. For legal assistance, call us today or visit our website to request a meeting with one of our experienced lawyers or licensed paralegals. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time on Legally Speaking.